Hello and welcome. Happy Tuesday. Hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. So glad you could join me on tonight. Now, you may be wondering, well, let me first off all of this introduce myself to you. My name is Cheryl Thomas. I'm a minister, I'm an author, and I am an entrepreneur. And I am excited to be able to share with you this evening what I call a pastor's dream. Now, I know some of you may be on here because you saw one of my Facebook posts or something on social media talking about one of your pastor's secret wishes. So if you wanted to know what that is, we're going to be discussing that on this evening, and we're going to share with you an opportunity to help him get one of his secret wishes. Now, I know you love your pastor. I know that you want to be able to help and to assist him. And so we want to give you an avenue, a way to be able to do exactly that. Now, before we jump into that, I want to talk about where, and actually I'm going to do this first. I'm going to ask you a few questions. How is your pastor? How's he doing? Do you know? Do you ask? If you ask, when you ask, do you wait for a real answer? Because sometimes I think we think our pastors are these superheroes that swoop in and save the day. You know, they give us a wonderful word that helps us through our week. They counsel us. They marry us. They comfort us when we have a loss in our families. They are almost an extended, for some people, depending on the size of your church, sometimes they can feel like an extended part of the family. You know, they're to christen your children, and there to help nurture them as they grew older. And then that person that grew older was you, and they were there to nurture you and to provide the word for you, provide counsel for you, provide guidance for you. But so often we're telling our pastors how we are, but how often do we know how they are doing? We're so sometimes so caught up in getting our needs met from the pastor, making sure that he's praying for us, for our special needs, praying for our children when they're sick, praying for us when we need financial breakthroughs and financial blessings, praying for the church that it grow and that it be a healthy church, praying for just everything. But oftentimes do we pour back and pray for him? So what I wanted to talk about today is a way to meet one of your pastor's dreams and to alleviate maybe some stresses that your pastor may have. And maybe it's not your pastor, maybe it's the nonprofit down the street that has always made sure, whether it's the Boys and Girls Club, Girls Place, or basketball camp, the aftercare, the place that has nurtured your community. Maybe the COO of that company is in duress. And why would they be in duress? Because a pastor's dream, a nonprofit CEO's dream, is to be fully funded. Yes, fully funded. And I know sometimes we get a little nervous sometimes when we talk about finances and church in the same sentence. Sometimes it depends on who you are, how you were raised, how you frame, or how that frames your thought process when it comes to finances in the church. Because sometimes we don't think they should coexist. Although when we go to church, we want there to be lights in the church. We want there to be heat in the church. We want there to be air in the church. We want the church's utility bills to be paid. We want the church's taxes. Well, if they're taxes, they probably won't have property taxes. But we want everything in order. We don't want anything to be old on the church. We want everything to be fresh and whatever. But we don't often take into account that all of that takes money. Who's paying the mortgage on that church? Even though the church may not be taxed, nobody's giving away buildings for churches or for people to meet and to worship. So all of that comes with a cost. And because the pastor is the quote unquote CEO of that church, a lot of times he shoulders the burden of those costs. You know, how is the church going to pay the mortgage this month? How is the church going to pay staff this month? How's the church going to give benevolence this month? You know, when people come to the church and there are legitimate needs from people in the community, how are we going to bless them? Because that's one of our calls as the body of Christ, is to be able to bless. How are we going to do that? And so I wanted to talk to you about how you, perhaps as a parishioner, can share with your pastor, share with your trustee board, share with your deacons board, share with board of directors for your church or for your nonprofit that you're concerned about as well, how they can receive or how they can increase revenue for the church without having a fundraising campaign, without having to pass the offering buckets again, but how the church, a nonprofit, can use services that, not even use services, how they can take the services they already use and be a blessing to the church, how they can use their security bill to be a blessing to the church, how they can use their satellite TV bill to be a blessing to the church, how every time they pay those bills, the church can get paid for that. Wouldn't that be awesome that the members of the church or the partners for nonprofit wouldn't have to give out any other money? All they would have to do is get a service that's provided that they already use, and the church will get benefit from it. So I want to share with you a program called Links to Funds. It's from this company that I'm an executive director in. It's called 5 Links. And the Links to Funds program is free. It is a totally free program that my company offers to nonprofits, to churches, and to profit centers that have a cause or that are cause driven, the opportunity for them to make income or have streams of revenue coming in without having to tax their member base with an additional ask for revenue. So it's a great opportunity for churches to just have another revenue stream coming in. I had a wonderful pastor that says every person on the earth ought to have more than one revenue stream, so that if something dries up, then you have an additional resource to look to. And so churches, the basic revenue stream that any church or nonprofit has is the hearts of the people that give, whether it's through an offering, whether it's through a donor seed. That's how churches thrive. That's how churches exist. And without the hearty giving for the people that believe in the church, or the people that believe in the nonprofit, that church or that nonprofit doesn't exist. And how you can fulfill that pastor's dream, how you can fulfill that nonprofit CEO's dream, is being a blessing to them by offering and sharing this program with them. So I hope that if you're online, that you're telling them about that we're on here and we're talking about a program that's going to benefit them, that is, number one, totally free. It costs nothing for the organization, whether it's a nonprofit, whether it's a church, whether it's a profit with a cause. It costs nothing, but the benefits are tremendous. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a presentation from Senior Vice President Lisa Douglas-Doe that talks about the benefits of the program, that talks about how the program works. And so I want you to give me about 10-15 minutes of your time to watch the presentation. And then after the presentation, I'll come back and I'll tell you how you can get connected with it. So I'm going to share my screen so that you can see the presentation. And then we're going to come back after the presentation is over to talk to you for another moment.
Senior Vice President with 5 Links. And today we're going to go over an excellent program called Links to Funds, which is a better way to raise money for your organization. The mission and objective of our company is to create a partnership with any organization so we can provide a win-win solution for not just your organization, but also for your members and your supporters to raise money and save money at the same time. Let's start with just a little bit of background about us. The name of our company is called 5 Links, and that stands for our core principles: vision, integrity, opportunity, freedom, and success. We were founded in 2001. Our co-founders have over 30 years of experience. We've been listed in the Inc. 500, 5,000 list 9 straight years as one of the fastest growing companies in North America. Now that's impressive because companies like Google, Yahoo, Apple, they all appeared in that same magazine before they went public. Our headquarters is based up in Rochester, New York, where we have a 50,000 square foot facility. And you'll see examples of how not only do the representatives come first, but we put our clients first as well. So who is eligible for Links to Funds? Any nonprofit 501c3 organization, such as churches, schools, youth organizations, and any business with a specified community cause can participate as well. The difference between Links to Funds and other fundraising programs is that our program is free. Free is in your budget, right? There's no cost to enroll. It's a simple, lucrative, and easy program to implement. There's never any cost, any quotas, or time limits. With Links to Funds, we offer savings on essential services and products to your supporters, members, and your employees. We provide one-time and residual donations, and we also provide a free customized website so it's easy for your supporters to get to it. Let's say your company already has an existing website. We would work with your webmaster so they can just add our link there so it's easy for your supporters to get to the information. We have 3 divisions within the Links to Funds program. The first one is for your home. We can help families save on their home security, TV service, internet, even personal security such as your identity theft protection, and also tech support. If you have any computer issues, we can get those things fixed right from the comfort of home. The second division is for business owners. How about reducing their credit card processing fees, and every time someone swipes their card, a donation is coming into that organization? How about increasing awareness of their business through mobile marketing by sending coupons and reminders right to someone's text message? And it'll increase sales for that organization. You can see an example by texting the word donation to 55469, where people can give right from their cell phone, even if they didn't make it to church that day. Our third product line is in the wellness area. We're going to go into a little bit more detail on our health and wellness products to help people live a better life. But the one I really want to focus on here is Enhanced Care Smart Choices. This product alone is helping families to get access to full-fledged health insurance at a reasonable rate. You also have the ability to speak to a nurse or a doctor on the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through telemedicine. It's going to help save you time and money. What about saving on your prescription costs? In our family, we've saved $1,400 every single month on my son's anti-seizure medication, which is actually the cost of a mortgage payment in some parts of this country. And you can save up to 50% on any provider within dental, vision, hearing, chiropractic, massage therapist. Everything that major medical doesn't cover, you can save up to 50% on those services as well. Now let's go over some of the residual donations that your organization can receive from these products and services. In the home area, as you can see here, home security, it starts out at a $200 bonus for each security system sold and $2 a month every time the customer pays their bill. TV service such as Dish or DirecTV, $1 a month every time that bill is paid. How about SafeScore services, which include tech support, Data Vault, SafeScore, and ID Guard, $4 a month, or they can do it individually at the rates that you see here. Money coming in every single month on these services that people are using already in their home. For business products and services, payment solutions or credit card processing, you can earn $50 to $200 upfront for each account. How about you're your own customer on credit card processing? You just earned a $50 bonus, plus you're earning residual donations on all the transactions that go through that machine, whether it's the actual terminal or virtual terminal, or even swiping on the go through your cell phone. Mobile marketing through text alerts, you can earn up to $50 upfront for each account and $5 a month every time that service is being paid by the business owner. TV service and security is included as well. And then in our wellness area, we have a huge plethora of options. Enhanced Care Smart Choices, you can see you can get $4 a month coming back to that organization every time someone's paying for their health premium, which is required by law now in this country. Our Montevita coffee is a delicious gourmet coffee that helps you to lose weight without having to go to the gym. It has a key ingredient called MCT oil, which is actually endorsed by Dr. Oz. $2.49 every time someone orders a bag of that coffee. It's coming back to your organization on a monthly basis. We now offer Montevita tea, which is also available November 1st of 2015. So if someone doesn't drink coffee, we can offer tea as an alternative. Our High Five Challenge product line, which includes the High Five Lean, which is a delicious gourmet shake. It has 25 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber. You can use it as a meal replacement, or you can use it to gain muscle and use it as a supplement. We have the High Five Edge, which is our anti-aging product. It is the new vitamin B, which has niacin in it, which is helping people to have cognitive function, reducing dependence on high blood pressure and diabetes medication. Of course, you can check with your doctor to see if it makes sense for you to use it. And I can tell you from our own family, it's been working for us. My son has been able to focus more in school because of the High Five Edge. And my mother-in-law has been able to lower her insulin intake because of the High Five Edge as well. The High Five Boost gives you a boost of energy, long-sustaining, 6 to 8 hours more, so you can get more done throughout the day. And then the High Five Fuel, which is an alternative for the 5-hour energy drink. So as you can see here, if someone was to choose to participate on the High Five Challenge, which includes the Lean, the Edge, and the Boost, that's $19.99 a month coming into your organization. If 10 people decided to participate, that's nearly $200 a month coming into your organization. So you can see the monthly residuals, and these are products and services that people are using every single day. We also provide additional bonuses. When your organization achieves certain milestones by customer gathering on just our Text Alerts product, there's additional bonuses paid up front. 25 customers will yield a $250 bonus to your organization. 100 customers would yield a $1,000 bonus. This is in addition to what you're going to earn on the residual donations we just spoke about, all the way up to $50,000 in additional income for your organization. Now let's look at an income example of a mixture of products and services. When you have 20 High Five orders through those customers, that's $150 a month in residual donations. Satellite TV, 20 customers, that's $20 a month to your organization. Security systems, if you had 15, that's $3,000 upfront plus $30 a month every time those bills are paid. Text Alerts, if you had 25, that's $1,120 upfront and $125 every single month to that organization. Enhanced Care Smart Choices, 20 customers would yield $80 a month. And because you hit the milestone of 25 customers on Text Alerts, that would be an additional $250 bonus. So in this example of just 100 customers, you would have $4,775 in combined donations, but the key is the $405 every single month coming in to support your organization and any cause that you may have going on. We also have a referral program. When you refer to other organizations, whether it's a football team, a church, a school, or an outreach program, 10% of what they're doing elsewhere will come back to bless your organization just because you referred them. We also have a program called Free with 5 within Links to Funds where your customers can get their products for free. When they have 5 customers on the same product that they're using, they no longer pay for the product. So for example, if they love the Montevita coffee, 5 other referrals are also on the Montevita coffee, they no longer are paying for the coffee. But your organization continues to receive residual donations on all these orders. So in summary, the Links to Funds program is a simple and free program where you can produce donations on everyday services that people are using. You can receive bonuses upfront and residually. All you need to do is fill out the Links to Funds application by the person who invited you to take a look at this information, provide proof of your nonprofit status, or just provide proof of your tax ID status with the government, fax it into our corporate office along with this application, and you will have your website up within 2 to 3 days. And then you'll sit down with the person who shared this information with you so that we can put together the game plan to start to have residual donations pouring into your organization. It's not like money's going to fall out of the sky. It takes work in any fundraising program to produce results. And we're dedicated to having you have results with Links to Funds. So I want to thank everyone for listening to this information today. Please get back to the person who invited you to take a look at Links to Funds, a better way to raise money for your organization. My name is Lisa. Lisa Douglas Doe, Senior Vice President with 5 Links.
Hi, my name is Tillman Doe Jr. I'm a Senior Vice President with this company called 5 Links. We were founded in 2000.
All righty. I know that you found great value from that. I am so excited about having that opportunity to be able to help ministries, to help pastors, to help nonprofits be able to gain another stream of revenue, to be able to do the building campaign that you're trying to do, to be able to kind of subsidize. I know that a lot of pastors have been talking about how some of their members have lost jobs, or they lost their jobs, or they were laid off, and the jobs they have now, they're working at partial or only a percentage of the salaries that they had before. And so I see a lot of churches that are financially suffering, whether that is your congregation is dwindling or your congregation is aging, and where you once had a thriving young ministry, now you have still a solid, but it's an aging ministry, and some of them are on smaller salaries now. They're on fixed incomes, and they can't give as much as they want to because they have to subsidize their households. And so this is an incredible opportunity that is free. Remember, I said it's free. There is no cost. There's no minimums, no any of those kinds of constraints, but that you can find an additional stream of revenue to be able to bless your church. So I am so happy to be able to present this opportunity to you. If you see this opportunity as something that could bless you, that could bless your church, that could bless a nonprofit in your community, please feel free to send me an email, be@becomingengaged.com, or you can, if you found me on Facebook, if I'm one of your Facebook friends or social media friends, feel free to inbox me, and I'll tell you how to get connected with the opportunity. Because it is my heart to see men and women of God stress-free, especially financially, so that they can be free to share the gospel. They can be free to share it without wondering and without worrying about finances, and that they can have an extra stream of income for the church and be able to bless their membership by possibly being able to save them money on those bills that they're already paying anyway. So remember, please feel free to contact me, or if someone has asked you to view this video, please get back with them so that they can tell you how you can have this service available to you. Thank you so much for your time and your attention on this evening. I pray that God bless you, that He blesses your ministry, that He blesses the nonprofit that you're overseeing, or if you're a member, I pray that as you present this to the pastor or to the CEO of the nonprofit, that their hearts and their minds are open to use this as a tool to be blessed. And so I thank you so much for your time. Again, feel free to contact me, and I pray the blessings of God over you, over all your endeavors, over the calling He has on your life in this earth. In Jesus' name, amen. You all have a great Tuesday evening.